Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April the 15th, 2020, and we are on week 4. We're in the middle of week 4 of our distance learning experience. I pray that this finds you guys well, that you guys are enjoying yourselves. It is a little cold outside, so I have my tea because you guys know I love my tea. I have my tea with me. Um, and I hope that you're staying warm and just snuggle up in the bed. Maybe sleep a little bit longer today. Make sure you get up and try to follow the PLA schedule. So today is your first real rollout. Today from 10 to 1 o'clock is for those of you that did not get your packet. Remember this, I will always call you at least once or twice a week, because I have so many people that I call to check in. That does not limit you, I am stressing this part, to call me for help. I am still getting calls where I am trying to check assignments, and um I didn't do it, or I had trouble doing it. You guys already know, if you need help, who's gonna help you. You know I'm gonna help you, just like I help you at school. So now that we're in a different atmosphere, it does not change our routine and our relationship that we have with each other. So I'm hoping that I won't hear that a lot today. I'm hoping that you guys are really getting your work done like you're supposed to, because like I said, I will be checking in on next week. I will introduce the the Google Classroom platform. Okay, I don't want to put a lot on you, but it's going to be a way that you're going to take your answers from your notebook. So when you do your routine, you're gonna go into PLA, take your attendance online. You're gonna go, and you're going to then go into whichever one you decide to do first. They're asking you to do ELAR first. You can do that first, or you can do math first, whatever floats your boat. And you're gonna watch your 15-minute video, and then write out your answers inside your reading notebook. Then you're gonna go back and you do your 15 minutes video for math, and then you're gonna go to your math notebook and complete those questions inside of your math book. Then when I get the platform up and running, the Google Classroom, once you do that, then you're going to record your answers inside of Google Classroom. Google Classroom is not additional work. It's only to record your answers from the notebook into the assignment for that day. Okay. I'm working on that. By Friday, I will tell you what day it will go forth. We're having a little technical issues with me not being able to add all of the students into the platform. I'm really not understanding what's going on, but I do have someone looking into that. So when I get that moment, or I get that chance to get everybody in, then I will have that happen. Okay. All right. Today is Wednesday, so you can definitely do a grab and go pickup with food from 10 to 1 at Smith Middle School, as well as Martin Elementary, whichever one your parents prefer or are closer to. If you need a Chromebook, I am working as hard as I can. You guys, please remember that I'm at home just like you are. So it's not as simple as going get the Chromebook for you and then allowing you to pick it up for me. We have to be safe. We have to follow the CDC rules. So please be patient in that if you need a Chromebook. It's okay that you're just you can't watch it from a cell phone, just like a lot of you watch the video from a cell phone. You can watch the videos that they have, and then you can look at the assignment and record it inside of your journal as well. So don't try your best. So all of my people that say they don't have internet yet, if you're watching this on a cell phone, then I'm still expecting you guys to go in and you can watch the platform, because I don't want you to get behind. Because I will still expect for you to turn in the work for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, whatever it is, so on and so forth. And we'll start today. So today is day 3. Today is day 3. Now hear me and hear me good, because someone has already gotten on the wrong day. Every day you're gonna do this. Monday started day 1. So this is day 1. And I know some of y'all are like, why is she going over this? Because I had someone ask me about a question about some work that is not within day 1, 2, or 3. Okay? So day 1, you're gonna do the first page and the back page. Okay? And then you go into your PLA platform. This was yesterday's day 2, front and back. Okay? Then day 3 is front and back. Okay? And then tomorrow we'll do day 4. If you need to write at the top, if you need to write what day of the week it is, that's fine. I have in my calendar what day that you guys should be doing every day. So next week on Monday we'll start with day 6, and then Tuesday will be day 7. If you need to write the day of the week next to the day number on that little green tab, do that. No one should be going forward. No one should be on day number section 3 or day number 20. We're all on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the ones that you need to complete this week. Don't forget, you still need to read for your 20 minutes. Please, please, please make sure that you and your parents are still filling out your distance learning log to log how many minutes that you guys are working. And make sure that you're getting on Mayon or the website that I shared with you guys to read some AR books. Okay. I think that's it. I'm checking all of my things. It was something that I wanted to talk about. It's a little bit more serious. It's just how to cope with a pandemic. So here are some positive things. If you're starting to feel, here's some things that you can do to kind of make sure that you're coping well. Coping just means dealing with what's going on in a more positive aspect. And you guys know that I really don't, I do not share what's going on. So on Friday, when we were offer in observance of Good Friday, I took the time out to just reflect on what's been going on. And I would have never imagined in my 36 years of living that we would experience something like this, but we did. And sometimes things happen only to make us stronger. So I wrote out a list of things that you can do. I'm getting all teary out because I miss you guys so much. That you guys can do to kind of just cope with what it is. And I wrote it out. You guys know this. So if my eyes wander, I'm reading. Focus. The first thing I would say is focus on staying healthy physically, emotionally, spiritually, if that's something that your household practices. What I mean by physically is actually being present. In the present, actual us being right here. So one thing is, when you guys are going out, if mom and dad take you to the store, make sure that you're following the CDC guidelines to protect yourself and loved ones. Meaning, make sure that you wear masks. Make sure that you guys stay far away from other people that you do not know. Remember that we can't see the virus, so it's very important that you keep your distance and limit what you touch. If mom and dad don't say to touch something, don't touch it. Make sure that you're hand washing and sanitizing making sure that you're not putting your hands in your face, things of that nature is the physical part. The emotional part is when you feel yourself getting overwhelmed with something, possibly that you take some big deep breaths in and out, get you a fresh breath of air. Sometimes I go back to my patio while I'm calling you guys and just get a little fresh breath of air. Sometimes I take a 5 minute break from calling and I may watch something funny. Okay, I might watch a TikTok video because some of those are hilarious, right? So remember that these things right now we can't physically, emotionally control. But we need to learn to be at peace with it. That the higher being is just doing and controlling what's going on. And so we have to remember that that this is not a time to be sad. We just have to be aware of our surroundings, who we come in contact with and who we don't. Um, I'm going to tell you my personal experience what to do to be as safe as possible. And I'm sorry, guys. I actually do this on a regular before all of this happens. And I think I've told you guys this before. And if you want to share with your parents, if your parents have to go to a specific store, the best time to go is when they first open because there's not a lot of people there. There's no lines that you have to wait on. I'm gonna make y'all up. Either go first thing in the morning or late at night. I go first in the morning because they freshly stocked all the places that I go. HEB, Walmart, Walgreens, they all stock at night. So then the following morning, everything is well stocked. I don't have to fight anyone for those things. So share this with your parents. Share to them that if the store opens at 7, then be there 10 minutes early at 6:50 in the line and get there early. Everything is stocked. And then when you get the things, when you grab things off the shelf, if you can grab from the back, the far back, because not a lot of people have probably touched that. So grab from the far back. And that's just from me working in a department store. I worked at Target for 10 years, so I know how they stock. So normally those things are more fresher in the back, and also those things they last longer from the back, and they're not touched as much. They probably have been touched by only two hands versus normally something that you put in the front, people pick it up, look at it, and if they don't want, they put it back. Well, you don't know how many times that has happened. Okay. All right. So that's some tips. Also maintain a sense of community in your personal life, meaning, if you haven't talked to, I'm just gonna shoot a name out. If you haven't talked to Jenny, give Jenny a phone call if you have her number. If you don't have her number, it's okay. I told you guys were like, what, yesterday? Get a piece of paper and write them a note, and then you can leave them. I will personally, if you guys leave them a note or a letter, um, I will personally, if you want me to, I can come pick the letter up and send it to them. I cannot provide anyone's contact information for confidential purposes, but I will be more than honored to deliver a letter amongst your classroom. So let's say this. Let's say if you want to write a letter, you guys take the letter and share it, um, and call me or text me and let me know that you have it. I'll come pick it. I'll verify your address, come pick it up, verify that person's address, and then drop them off. I will do that on I'll be willing to do that on Friday. Uh that will be something cool to do. All right. And then also try to stay busy and follow your normal daily routine as closely as possible. So we've given you guys an idea of what your schedule should be. If I were you right now, I would follow that schedule just so that you can have a routine going closest as close to school as possible. Okay. I wouldn't stay up all night. I don't allow Donovan to stay up all night anymore. He is just waking up. The time now is 9 o'clock, and he's just waking up. So that would be ideal to um that would definitely be ideal is to get up at about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I think the schedule says 8:30. So I told he woke up at 8:30. He's kind of like getting himself together and getting a little grabbing food, and he's gonna try to work that schedule today. And then he has a whole routine. He has free time. He does have free time. Give yourself 2 to 3 hours of free time. That's fine in the afternoon though. I would definitely work this schedule nine to 1:30, guys. That's perfect. You're not even. Come on, you got to be to school for it. Some of you are there at 7:30 and you don't get out until 3:30. You're almost working as long as I am. So now you got 9:30 to 1:30. Ms. Williams still is working her regular schedule. So you guys have it good. But you need some type of normalcy. And that's the closest you're gonna get to normalcy. Okay. Limit the amount of information that you consume. If mom and dad are watching the news, go out to go out to um outside, go ride your bike, go do something, go read a book while they're watching the news in a different room. I feel like the more I watch the news, the more I get a little, but we are what we consume. So we can keep consuming this is happening. We're going to go. And then that's when anxiety comes in and we don't want to be overwhelmed and scared. Okay. The only thing that I say is educate yourself on how to stay safe. All right. Engage in self-care is my last thing that I want to give you. And take a walk. While maintaining a social distancing. Acknowledge and work through your feelings. If you need to keep a journal, and say today I'm feeling sad because I thought about something that happened in the classroom. Or how about someone is married to pumpkin? Do y'all remember that? So maybe you saw a pumpkin and it reminded you of our little joke about the pumpkin in the classroom with the certain person. All right. Or maybe or maybe you need to acknowledge and work through your feelings. Maybe you need to go to mom and dad and say, "Hey, I'm not having a good day today. I feel this, or this." Um, that's fine. Sometimes we need to just say how we feel to people and then that's it. Or maybe you need to write it out and keep it inside of a journal. Whatever works for you, just do that. I want you guys to really take care of yourself. And the most important thing takeaway today is that I want you to know that we are going to get through this. That I know some of you have asked me, are we going back to school? And I'm going to say it's up to how this pandemic pans out. Even if and I'm this is a big if, so don't say, oh my gosh, we're not going back to school. If we don't go back to school, this will not be your last day that you see me. I will make sure that I come and check on you and see you when it is safe to do so. Okay. So I love each and every one of you. Take care of yourself. Take a break from social media if you need to. And remember that we will get through this. All right. So if nothing else that I can think of. Oh, question of the day. Question of the day is if you could ban any vegetable in the entire world, what would it be? Okay. Ready for mine? It would be peas. I hate them. Okay, you guys eat your peas, okay? But I hate them. I eat them like this much. If you ask me to eat spinach, I'll eat it all day long. But peas, I can't stand them. There is no way that I should be able to bite into something and it becomes immediately mushy and slightly tasteless. That's disgusting. Okay? So if I had to ban a vegetable, it would be peas. Please put in the comments what you would ban. I think I'm gonna feed them to my pet dragon from yesterday. I don't know because I'm not dealing with them. All right, and then fun thing to do today is play balloon volleyball. Blow up some balloons and play balloon volleyball. Like, I am 36 and I still do that. I just play with a ball. I just play with a balloon. So you guys, um, that's your things for today. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you guys on tomorrow.